Well, Good Day is drama-free, but not all for morning shows. Not all morning shows, are so lucky. And that's one of the many themes explored by one popular Apple TV show. John standing by with more.
Yes, the morning show. I love it. Greta Lee joining us this morning to discuss season 2. Good morning, Greta. You there?
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Okay, so before we get started, I want to let you know that I have only finished episode 1 of season 2, so I'm going to try not to spoil this for myself. But anyway, your character, Stella, you play like a high-powered TV executive in the show, but you're also becoming like a bit of a style icon with this as well. Were you expecting that in taking this role?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
The wardrobe is so undeniably fantastical for such a grounded show, but it really is I think an accurate reflection of like Stella's flex. Like she is successful, she's young, she is bold, and she's so comfortable being herself, even if it makes other people uncomfortable. And her clothes, it's a reflection of all of that, of like what kind of boss she wants to be and how she wants to be perceived in the form of Chanel, Prada, Gucci, Balenciaga. I mean, it's wild. Never heels, which I love.
Yeah, she's very anti-heel. But you mentioned the flex, and that's kind of like, to me, as much as I've seen, the gist of her character is she's so symbolic of, the movement of women in the workplace, also younger people in the workplace. How much did that attract you to the role when you saw it?
Well, we are currently living in this time when we have a record number of young people in leadership positions, a record number of young female CEOs, and I was personally invested in what's happening in these kinds of work environments and how what kinds of changes can actually be made to more traditional corporate structures. So when I had the chance to play Stella, I was really hoping to bring in all of these ideas of, asking the question, what makes an effective leader as a young woman, as a woman of color? And I was so pleasantly surprised with the amount of support and investment in, drawing on real life and telling this in a true way, even if it is uncomfortable. And that really is the beauty of the show. I think.
Because that's a role that kind of taken the wrong way could have really been, portrayed in a kind of a stereotypically bad way. But the show itself is dealing with COVID right now. You guys also had to shoot dealing with COVID protocols. And I read something that was interesting. We all had to like shrink our circles, and yours just happened to include Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was totally insane. It felt like it was like an alternate reality. Yeah, I mean, I think that's also the name of the game for me. I had to actively sit on and squash my own personal excitement to play Stella, who does not feel the same way about Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon and Billy Crudup, as I do.
Yeah.
So that was a fun and interesting challenge.
Well, you have done a fantastic job. The show is fantastic. It is available to stream right now on Apple TV+. Greta Lee, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
She's great.
She is great. And you're right. Her ensembles on that show,
I know.
Goodness, fire.
I mean, not that I notice a lot of it because I'm not, but when you go online, that's all people talk about.
Oh, she is fierce. Love it. Thanks, John. Okay.